Good morning يا رابع يعطيكم ألف عافية. So we talked about water birds. There were two kinds of water birds in your textbook. The first one is ocean birds and the second one lake and river birds. Okay, so the ocean birds were albatross and penguin, and we talked about them days later. Days ago, 2 days ago, and we talked about swan, one of the lake and river birds, but we still have goose, the last kind of birds in your text. Okay, so let's complete reading about goose and explain the information about it. Okay, what's the meaning of goose, or what is the creature goose? The goose is, I told you طبعا before, it's بط بري. Okay, البط البري مش البط العادي اللي في البيوت. تمام. So now let's look at the picture. We have a picture of a goose where it's chicks or babies, and now here we have a painting of goose. Okay, geese طبعا جمع. So let's read this sentence, the first sentence. A baby goose is a gosling. So we called the baby of the goose gosling. اسم البيبي or الcheck تبعها الصوص تبعها بنحكي له gosling. Okay, so the name of the mother and the father is goose. يعني the adult bird is goose, الكبير أو البالغ بنحكي له goose. But the small one or the chick, the baby, is gosling. Okay? Let's read the paragraph. The plural of goose is geese. So we have an irregular noun. We have an irregular noun. هو اسم غير منتظم. When we turn it or change it from a singular into plural, we change the root of or the base of the word. نغير في أساس الكلمة، في جذر الكلمة، ما منضيف عليها s. We don't add s to change from the singular into plural in this name. Okay, so الجوس أنا ما بقدر أحكي gooses عشان أعملها جمع. No, I don't add s. I change the double o into double e. فيها double o بغيرهم ل double e فبتصير plural اللي هي geese. Okay, many geese are wild, but you can see geese on farms too. So they are wild. What's the meaning of wild? So what's the meaning of wild? Wild is بري. So بحكي لك many geese are wild. هم بريين. كتير منهم بريين يعني بيعيشوا لحالهم في البر. But you can see geese on farms too. يعني كمان بنقدر نشوفهم في المزارع. Okay? They live near water because they are lake and river birds. اللي هي water birds. So هم أصلاً water birds. فأكيد you see them near water. They live near water. هم بيعيشوا near the water. Okay? طبعاً not any water, not seas or oceans, lakes and rivers. يعني هم behind or beside or near the lake and the river بتلاقيهم. لكن مش الأوشن. طيب. They can swim well and they can fly over the land. So احنا حكينا عن birds can swim, وحكينا عن birds can fly, وحكينا عن birds can do both of them. Now this one can do both of them, can swim and can fly. It can swim well, so they are good swimmers. هم سباحين شاطرين. Okay, بيسبحوا منيح. And they can fly over the land. وبيقدروا إنهم يطيروا بعيد عن الأرض فوق الأرض. okay. When they fly together they make a huge V in the sky. So when we look at this painting للرسمة هاي, you can see them like V. يعني إذا بتقلب التليفون أو الصورة أو الكتاب فبصيروا مثل حرف ال V الكبيرة, فهم لما بيطيروا بالسماء بيشكلوا حرف V كبيرة بالسماء. You can see them in cartoon films like Tom and Jerry. هم موجودين في الكرتون فيلمز وبيكونوا هيك بيطيروا as a V line, sorry, huge V in the sky. V كبيرة ضخمة بيعملوا بالسماء. Okay, so now we finished the paragraph of goose. Okay, it was so simple. There's nothing difficult in it, but we have another task in this video. The other task here is the next page, which is page 40. Okay, we have some exercises to do. يعني في عنا كمان شوية أسئلة بدنا نعملهم. Okay, we must do the first exercise, the third one, and the third one. It's long, but it's one exercise. So عنا 3 exercises. We don't need to do the second one. احنا مش بحاجة أو ما بدنا نعمل second one. We should do the first and the third one. أول واحد وآخر واحد. Okay, reading comprehension and vocabulary. So the first exercise, circle the correct numbers and words. So every sentence have choices. في عندها خيارات to complete the sentences. في عندك 3 خيارات لتكمل السنتنس. For example, let me do the first one with you. خليني أعملكم أول واحدة. In one day an albatross can fly 4 or 40 or 400 kilometers. يعني بتطير 4 ولا 40 ولا 400 كيلومتر in a day. Okay. What's the correct answer is 400 kilometers. So بنحط دائرة على 400 اللي هي 400. تمام. فهو هيك عنا طبعا اللي بالبولد هي الخيارات, اللي بالخط العريض هي الخيارات اللي بدك تختاري واحد منها to complete each sentence to make it meaningful and correct. Okay, now let's look at the third one. Underline the verbs, circle the noun. We have a group of words. Actually, we have a group of words. So you should underline the verbs, تحطي خط تحت ال verbs and circle the nouns. وتحطي دائرة على nouns. تمام. To make it sure that you can differentiate between them. يعني عشان نكون متأكدين إنك تقدري تفرقي ما بينهم. Okay, and then write the correct verb next to each definition. بعدين بدك تاخدي الverbs لحالهم اللي حطيتي تحتهم خط. Okay, وتيجي على الجزء الثاني من السؤال. To go head first into water. أنو verb من هدول الverbs هو اللي بيعطيني the same meaning of the sentence اللي هو definition, يعني English meaning تقريبا. أي كلمة منهم English meaning مناسبة فأنا بحطها. يعني هون زي كأنه English meaning, لكن أنت بدك الverbs اللي حطيتي تحتهم خط هم اللي تستخدميهم تعبيهم في الفراغات عشان تحلي السؤال الثاني. And at last the nouns, the circled nouns, الأسماء اللي حطيتي عليها دائرة بتاخديها للجزء الأخير من السؤال. Write the correct noun under each picture. بتاخدي الاسم المناسب. اوكي, وبتحطيه تحت الصورة. يعني for example branch, net مثلا they are nouns. branch اللي هو وين صورته بدور على صورته وبحطها, وعندي net مثلا بدور على صورتها وينها وبحطها. طبعا الناونز لحال والverbs لحال. اوكي, this is your task يا رابع. I hope you are doing well. On the live we will discuss this question and the information about goose. okay, and do the questions together. So be careful and do your homework and send the picture to me after it. Okay, يعطيكم ألف ألف عافية.